G2 Army begins its march towards yet another final. But in their way, Spacestation Gaming looks to prove themselves as a major contender.
Weaknesses, but Stumpy, in this venue, everything changes.
There's absolutely going to be a favourite coming into this, not just because of the fact that G2
hold out for now. Daniel into the center. Beast Mode almost wins that race. Daniel's tracking. LJ misses. Who's going to be next to touch it? It's Hoxer who gets the block. We remain at 0.
An extended period though, and it only takes time. Atomic with the opener for G2.
It had been coming. Beast Mode just refused to leave the play. Stuck there in the corner, which Spacestation Gaming weren't expecting.
Typically leading the numbers. And a great pass central, but again, nobody from SSG able to find it. LJ beaten out by Atomic. Daniel's up, full boost, goes for the man. Hoxer can't make it. Beast Mode with a light tap. Chips the keeper. 2-0 G2.
Beast Mode the magician. There wasn't much goal that wasn't covered by 2 of the Space Station defenders, but Beast Mode found that spot to go.
Lovely.
It's the home of Rocket League. It's our home as well.
I've lived here for 2 years.
And G2 are looking like they are feeling at home so far in this quarterfinals. Keeping forward this streak, 6 wins in the blue half of the pitch, fairly often, especially compared to the start of game 1, with Daniel almost tips that one over Chicago.
But in Chicago as well, making sure that he's staying relevant as much as he can, but Daniel wants to shut that man down! He does so! Daniel, in 90 seconds, gets the opener again, and that percentage I mentioned earlier just grows and grows. He loves it. Get back in their play. This is his quarter. This is both their quarterfinals. Chicago wants to beat out Beast Mode on the backboard. Hoxer up high. A lovely touchdown. Nearly dunks Beast Mode. Chicago shooting. LJ gets the bump. All level.
Space Station Gaming on the board. LJ, of course, involved. There was a double commit there from Atomic and Beast Mode, and Daniel just couldn't wriggle free of LJ. Into-end stuff. Chicago has to make sure he doesn't get dunked here by Daniel. Thought for a second he could force that one through until we slow down for a second with Hoxer on the ball, LJ below him. Hoxer gets the flip reset, LJ gets the finish!
Golden light fills the arena as LJ receives the ball from Hoxer. Brilliant speed from him, gets in the middle, understands his teammate's plan, is there to receive. 15 for G2 to work back into the second.
Chicago up against Atomic. This one goes to the ceiling. LJ, what a win from him. This could be game 2. And of course, he sinks it.
That right there is SSG's target man, and you see precisely why. Atomic more than a boost to get it. Fumbles the play.
Hugely going above and beyond expectations and reaching the semis.
Well, I spoke to Rettles a little bit earlier on in the green room, and he was saying, look, LJ, he's always been this good. He is, in his estimations, about in the top 3. Mode saves it away before any part of that ball crosses the line under 2 minutes, and it's really heating up. LJ with a miss allows Beast Mode completely into this play. Daniel central for him, pinches it low! The fake sneaks it by the SSG defenders.
There was a touch from Hoxer towards LJ. It was meant to be helpful, but it backfired. Beast Mode has so much time to manipulate.
Talent at every corner. Just so far, pipping that of SSG.
Hello.
LJ, musty babbled a bump off B-Mode. Brought back within 1.
This is turning into an absolute scrap of mechanics. LJ showing off once again his musty flick prowess. Chicago has the easiest job in the world. The bumps.
Safe kickoff going in their favor. LJ versus Beast Mode, isn't that the story of this game? Hoxer does get beaten. Daniel's up. The double's important. It's there. Chicago on the goal line had to jump and pray, but Daniel was his god.
Oh, Beast Mode, those touches, glorious, and Daniel makes it look so simple, but it's not. Going at that pace, going at that angle.
Can they equalize this, but they can romp on through, be that North American representative, and take G2 down.
That's a great kick, although from G2 stride, it could already be a goal for them.
Going for the unexpected. G2 may be looking at those choreographed plays, and so a couple of fakes is going to throw them completely for 6. Atomic hits it for 6 into his own back half. It's going to be a miss from the defense. LJ, the opening goal.
You stay alive for as long as you can. Who knows how Lady Luck will turn? LJ, sure, he did plenty to actually...
At the defense's number.
That could have been wild. Could have been absolutely wild there from LJ. It remains at 1. Beast Mode tips it onto the corner. Hawks' touch.
Dangerous.
It's dangerous. It's so dangerous. You can't put the ball there, mate.
A weak toe punch central. As Hoxer, he maybe tries to go for the control, but Daniel removing him from the play. Hoxer, I don't hate our reading.
Daniel tips it towards Chicago. Hoxer was still up there. Spacestation Gaming on the front foot, playing Brave Rocket League all the way to the end.
Different Rocket
Overtime
League.
looms, but it's not guaranteed yet. Chicago wants to kill this one and will. Next goal takes this game.
An overtime in the Coliseum. For Daniel now pumping it. Can he get this pass through? Nearly. Daniel instead pushes round to commit. Chicago on his own at the back, sends it high. Tomic's there, down central. Beamer!
The Kings of North America take another giant leap towards their throne. It's beast mode, it's top corner, and the rest I don't even need to tell you. SSG still in their way though.
That timeout on SSG's side, hoping it's going to be in their favour. But G2, they get just as much time to talk. Hoxer off the kick.
Spacestation Gaming have to make the most of any momentum they just got themselves, because since scoring, G2 have taken control again. They've got Atomic on the ball. They've got Daniel shooting. Oh, it's so smart, Stumpy. They always find a way to get it in. 400
IQ from each player individually. Atomic double tap over and a miss coming in. Chicago and Hoxer couldn't make contact.
Ball, Chicago booms it long, just begging LJ to win that race. Hox's turn now. Beast mode, of course. Up at 1,000,000 miles per hour. Daniel wins that one. Beast mode surely going to score. He does. It's a G2 swan song.
You see as well, LJ wanting to rush back, try and get something. That 50 going phenomenally well for G2. Daniel intelligently finding himself a right player. Hoxer, top corner, a couple of demos. It's a bit of pandemonium on the G2 side. Somewhat suiting Space Station, who can still collect it in the middle. LJ can't go ball, instead goes for the man. It's open at the back. 2 for SSG, by no means over.
They have stepped up since going a couple down. Beast Mode got himself trapped for once. Atomic had pure belief that Beast Mode would make something from it.
40 ticking down now. Daniel above the crossbar. Hoxer has a little bit of time. Can wait. Finds LJ. 100 boost. Something for SSG. Needs to apparate. Instead, it's just the form of Beast Mode scoring again.
Beast Mode continues to be the monster in Space Station Gaming's dreams. There he was. Atomic won the race. Beast Mode did the rest.
The Monarch sits on their throne, proud over a team they have delivered a 7th defeat to. G2 booked themselves a semi-final spot.